What's up, YouTube gamers? Young Soul back with another video. Excuse me. And today we're going to be talking about yet another Xbox patented Xbox flip-flop. This edition is going to be half Digital Foundry, half Metal Gear Solid. And what is it that I'm talking about? Xbox fanboys are going around saying that the Xbox One version of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, has a better frame rate. If you take a look right at this screen cap, this is the YouTube video that they are using to claim victory for the frame rate. Okay, now it's a YouTube video, but it's also embedded here in this article. Okay, and this is the key point. Here's where the flip-flop comes. Okay, so they'll go on here and say that it's a better frame rate because during cutscenes and what have you, and maybe some other different spots that the Xbox actually maintains a better frame rate, which I know there's PlayStation guys who want to debate this, but for the sake of argument, let's just say what Xbox fanboys are saying is 100% true. Okay, better frame rates on Xbox One. What I find, and here's where the flip-flop comes in. If you actually, let's go ahead and scroll down to the verdict. Okay, everybody knows the Digital Foundry has face-offs, and every face-off has a verdict. What I find interesting is what they say if you look at the last sentence of the first paragraph. They said, put side by side, these two are largely identical during play, though several points do go in favor of PS4. At full 1080p picture on PS4, is one such limit, while the Xbox One upscales from 1600 by 900p, basically 900p, to produce a slightly softer result at range. Okay, but what happens is they also say that lower resolution motion blur on Xbox One also causes more banding on objects in motion. And then they also say extreme close-ups on characters reveal an absence of subtler subsurface scattering paths present on PS4. And then this all goes to say that and here's the key phrase, all of which makes PS4 a fair recommendation on current gen, though Xbox One holds up in every other aspect. And with the game in full flight, the experience is very, very similar indeed. So my point is, they are using part of the article to claim victory for better frame rates. And again, that I know PlayStation guys want to debate, but for the purposes of this particular video, let's assume they're 100% correct, that the better frame rates are on Xbox One. But when everything is taken into account, because guess what, everybody? Frame rate is not the end-all, be-all. Even when it has a better frame rate on PS4 or Xbox One, the frame rate isn't in and of itself proof that the game is better on this platform or that platform. That's what Xbox fanboys want to do. Okay, Xbox fanboys want to find anything that will make their game superior and claim that is the only, that is the only criteria. So that's what Xbox fanboys want to do. Okay. So even if they want to take, and I put this in quotes, take the victory for the frame rate, because again, like I said, there could be an argument, but I'm not going to make that. Let's go by their own argument. I'm going by their argument for this debate. Even if they want to take the win for the frame rate, the overall victory still goes to the PS4. Now, when you point this out, and it's right there in the article, I'm going to leave a link to the article. You go down right there to the Digital Foundry verdict, and it says the PS4 version is the recommended, console version. When you bring this up to the Xbox fanboys, what do? Digital Foundry, they'll immediately turn to, some type of bias or some type of Digital Foundry is full of nonsense. Keep in mind, this is the same exact place that they're getting their information for the frame rate, quote unquote win for Xbox. They then say that the rest of the article is biased. Oh, it's biased. So in essence, they are essentially saying anything that helps out Xbox is truthful. Anything that helps out PlayStation is biased. Tell me that's not the flip-flop that they're going to make. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments, down below. Tell me, have you run across Xbox fanboys that do this? Are you an Xbox guy who does this? I'm partially calling you out if you're that type of Xbox guy, because the point is real quick, if you're going to take part of what the Digital Foundry says, you got to take it all. It's all the same article, okay? All of the different aspects in which you look at a video game and compare video games all have to be taken into account, okay? And so at the end of the day, the PS4 version wins overall. Even if you give the frame rate win to the Xbox, the PS4 version wins overall. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll holla back.